You're sitting at home, minding your own business, and your phone lights up with a text out of nowhere. We'll buy your house for cash, as is, and close in 2 weeks. If this has happened to you, you are definitely not alone. Nationally, all cash buyers have made up roughly a third of all home sales in recent years. The pitch is built on a very specific type of appeal. You don't have to fix a leaky faucet, you don't have to paint, and you can close and walk away in just 14 days. Because there's no lender involved, you completely skip the loan approval process, the bank's appraisal, and the strict underwriting that can tank a traditional deal at the last second. This convenience often clouds a seller's judgment. When that cash label appears, the natural assumption is that it represents the strongest possible offer, regardless of what the actual number says. Strictly speaking, cash describes the mechanics of the payment, how the money moves, rather than the value of the offer itself. A cash bid can be a market-leading price or a significant lowball, just like a financed offer. Accepting one is a trade. You are giving up a portion of your home's potential sale price in exchange for speed and certainty. This diagram shows the possible outcomes of that trade. Taking the instant cash path can either lead to a convenient exit or a path where you leave a massive amount of equity behind. It depends on the buyer's motivations. An individual buyer who just sold their old house might pay close to market value, but corporate We Buy Houses investors and automated platforms built their business model around a discount. Every unsolicited offer requires scrutiny. Behind that message is a buyer with a specific financial goal, whether they're looking for a home to live in or an asset to flip for a profit. Let's look closer at those corporate buyers and instant offer platforms. To make a profit and cover their overhead, they have to buy your property for less than it's worth. Think of this as the convenience discount. It is the mandatory price reduction you agree to take, so you don't have to deal with open houses, fixing up the place, or strangers walking through your living room. This bar chart shows how the discount works. If your home's baseline value is $450,000, an investor offer cuts at least 10% off the top. Converted to real numbers, that is $45,000 removed directly from your expected payout. Skipping the traditional market buys you peace of mind, but that peace of mind is a luxury service, and you pay for it out of your own home equity. Taking a hit on the offer price isn't the only risk. If you accept a quiet offer before your house ever hits the open market, you lose the power of the crowd. In real estate, this is your opportunity cost. By selling to an audience of one, you eliminate the possibility of multiple buyers competing for your property. A well-marketed public listing brings in weekend traffic, which generates multiple offers. That natural competition is what organically drives a final sale price upward. This quadrant chart plots the trade-off. Instant cash sits in the low-effort, low-profit corner. The open market requires more work, but it holds the high-profit territory. By securing absolute certainty from a single off-market buyer, you voluntarily surrender the competitive premium required to maximize your return on investment. Now, what if the cash offer actually comes in high? It looks great on paper and you feel secure. A cash offer is only as solid as the money backing it. Before you ever take your home off the market, you must demand a recent bank statement or a formal proof of funds letter. Without that proof, you risk falling into a bait and switch. A buyer might submit an attractive offer to get you under contract, then use the formal inspection period to aggressively renegotiate the price downward. Once you're under contract, you face a choice: swallow the lowered net number or cancel the deal, relist the house, and start all over again. When an unverified buyer submits an aggressively high bid, they are often using the high number to lock the property under contract specifically so they can erode that price during the inspection phase. To cut through the marketing pitches, you have to look at the numbers side by side. The professional tool for this is a net sheet. This ledger compares both paths. On the left, the off-market cash route. Starting offer minus investor discount equals walkaway cash. On the right, the open market. Competitive estimate minus repairs and holding costs. The gap between bottom lines is your exact cost of convenience. This brings us to the definitive rule of selling a house. The initial top-line offer is secondary. The only metric that matters is the final cash you walk away with. If you have a flexible timeline and your primary goal is maximizing your return, the open market is built for you. But cash offers exist for a reason. If you are relocating immediately, settling a complicated estate, or carrying 2 mortgages, the speed of cash solves a real problem. It also wins when the property itself needs significant help. If you are facing severe, unaffordable repairs, like a roof that's currently failing, selling as is to a cash buyer might be your best practical move. The mandate is simple. Never reply to an unsolicited text and sign a contract in a vacuum. Always have a broker run a net sheet comparison first. Selling for cash is a specialized service. You have to look at the numbers and decide if your specific situation justifies paying that premium, or if a few weeks of patience will earn you tens of thousands of dollars more.